Hey, how's it going? It's Gray from Okazashi's Tea House over in Japan. Are you good? Are you genki? Are you hot and humid like me? Okay, I've got a review of the Night Terrors ZATANNA issue 1, which came out last Wednesday. This is written by Dennis Culver, and it's got art by, I think it's David. Is it David Baldeón? David Baldeón. And I like this art style. He does the cover as well. So the main reason why I got this comic book is because look who's on the cover. Not just ZATANNA. It's Cliff Steele, ROBOTMAN from Doom Patrol. Great to see him in this, and as I say, he's the main reason why I picked this up. But I'd also heard this was getting some good reviews, so I wanted to check it out. Now, the question is it any good? Is it worth buying? Well, again, it depends on the kind of characters you like. If you're a fan of either of these characters, I would go for it. I would pick it up. It's a really good story. There's some nice action scenes. It's funny. Good sense of humour in here. And yeah, some of the art is great. Some nice double page spreads. Some really freaky kind of creatures to do with the night terrors. So it gets a big recommend from me. Yeah, I'm very impressed. And I'm going to give this 8 out of 10. Pretty generous, right? But yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to issue 2. So without further ado, let's get on with a longer than usual story summary. So I'm going to talk about the whole story. So if you don't want spoilers, you can maybe stop watching before the end. So please keep watching. And of course, let me know what you think at the end. Okay, here we go. First of all, I've got to say I love this cover by, is it David Baldeón and Rain? Let me check. Rain Barredo. So the art is drawn by David Baldeón and it's coloured by Rain Barredo. It says the main cover is by that pair. I think it's so cool. If you look closely in the background, you see a plane coming down. It's a huge crowd of people all asleep. And we've got ZATANNA and Cliff, ROBOTMAN from Doom Patrol. This is the main reason why I picked up this book. This is why I wanted to read it. After a brief commercial for Hawk Girl, Dawn of DC, remember that? There's going to be 6 issues apparently, starting in July. We get this kind of opening scene with it's in the Terrific Tower, Mr. Terrific's tower, and Red Tornado is trying to keep an eye on what's going on, trying to keep control. All the networks are down, so many heroes are out, knocked out for the count, dreaming impossible and incredible dreams. And he gets a signal from ZATANNA, but she's not coming through clearly. She's breaking up. And then just as he gets an idea of what she's about to say, it's worse than that. What are you? I'm Batman. No, I'm joking. So something blocks Red Tornado. Something comes after him. And then we get this great double page spread here. It shows ZATANNA being attacked beneath the Hall of Justice. And get this. There are sleepless nights with a K everywhere. Wonder Woman's down, Detective Chimp is down, and there's some strange creature with a sword behind her. We see crackling magic. We get a bit of a recap here. It says that their old enemy, Dr. Destiny, was found murdered in the Justice League headquarters. This is how it all started. This was Night Terrors, whatever it was called, First Blood. I want to say Alpha, but you know. Killed by this new enemy called Insomnia. Insomnia pulled the whole world into a nightmare world, including Wonder Woman, Detective Chimp. ZATANNA says that she barely managed to keep herself out of it, stopped herself from falling asleep. Came down to the Justice League Dark archives. Oh, how I miss the Justice League Dark. Looking for a spell to wake everybody, but instead she found something else. These 2 creepy beings looking for something. And I get these names. The one with the long hair says, "Hold, Sir Morbid." And Sir Morbid replies, you always ruin the fun, Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden? Getting flashbacks to Bill and Ted. Again, we get another view of these creatures. A sleepless queen is there. And she's demanding the Nightmare Stone. She thinks ZATANNA has it or knows where it is. But ZATANNA denies it. No, I don't know. Her words ring true. She has no knowledge of the stone. And then, who was it? I've already forgotten his name. Old Sir Morbid says, "Can I skin her?" Jesus. Battle begins. She's deflecting their attacks with magical spells, but she needs help. She's saying there must be somebody out there I can call. Anybody. Who could be awake? Who could help? What the crap? Oh no, one of these guys. And she says she's not a fan. Poor Cliff. Poor Robotman. It's a Doom Patrol. Come on, Zatanna. Then we get Cliff explaining what's happened to the Doom Patrol. Wait a minute. Did Wonder Woman and the monkey just fall asleep like the patrol? No time to explain, says Zatanna. Just protect them. So she's relying on Cliff to look after Wonder Woman and Detective Chimp while Zatanna herself tries to fend off these magical attacks. Oh jeez, I hate magic, says Cliff. Then we get a bit of a recap and a flashback here to when Zatanna once before dealt with the Doom Patrol. Somebody called Mentor was at the seance that killed her father. So of course, she doesn't hold him in high regard. Wait, we have a plan, says Zatanna. We have a magic panic room. Hey, Doom Patrol guy. It's classic. And Cliff's like, it's Robotman or Cliff, come on. Zatanna tells him to grab a book off the shelf, the one that's called Michelle Remembers. Grab the damn book, Cliff. So at least she uses his name the second time. He pulls the book and it opens a secret passageway. I love those. I always wanted a big library, a big room full of bookshelves which had a secret hidden passageway. Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? Zatanna orders Cliff to get Wonder Woman and Detective Chimp down there while she will try and hold off the two freaky magical creatures. Or rather 3. Actually, there are 3, aren't there? The Queen is saying, your magic is nothing compared to ours. And your Tin Man can't save you now, says Dr. Morbid. I like him, I quite like the lines he's using. Then Zatanna uses one of her backward spells which kind of hurts my head to try and read. Summoning the bones of a dragon. Look at this, what a great attack. It's straight out of a D&D game. Hopefully that will buy some time and she sets off after Cliff. When she catches up with him, he's facing this huge maze, a labyrinth. Zatanna tells him it's enchanted. It's meant to confuse people that don't belong here, of course. The creatures are coming after her. And they set off through the maze. Now, I love this page here. Look at the different uses of perspective. It's all, is it MC Escher style? I like it. Cliff's asking if she can send him back home. And Zatanna replies that, I'll be happy to do that once my teammates are secure. And then there's a great line here from Cliff. He's saying to Zatanna, look, I know you Justice Leaguers don't care about my people, the Doom Patrol, but we don't have a fancy panic room to protect them. I've lost too many of my own teammates over the years, too many people I think of as family. I can't let anyone else down. That causes Zatanna to pause in her thinking. Cliff, I've lost family too. Being here, seeing you has been a painful reminder of that, but it's not your fault. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be blaming you. And then we get the freaky, creepy voice saying, that's okay, there's plenty of other things to blame him for. No! Dorothy? Josh? How could you let us die, Cliff? So they're being attacked by magical demons, or I don't know if it's impressions, spells, dark spells to freak them out. Zatanna tells Cliff to ignore them. It's just dark magic, messing with your head. Stay with me. Run! They get to the door of the panic room and Zatanna tells Cliff that she's got to concentrate, so please do your best to hold them off while I try and get us in here. But then, you know what's going to happen here. Oh, my little Piccolo. It's Zatanna's dead father, looking pretty scary there, grabbing her from behind. You know, skeptics make for the best marks. What now? Says Cliff. You worry about them. I can ignore him. But you know she can't. Did I ever tell you how much of a disappointment you are? And then we get this great move and panel by Cliff. He smacks Zatanna's dead father, breaking his zombie jaw. Clank! Knocks him out. He's down. He's out. Looking good. How about we do things the old-fashioned way, says Cliff. Let's switch partners. So Cliff goes after the demons, the ghosts, the memories. And Zatanna goes back to get the door open. Thanks, Cliff. They get inside and bring in Wonder Woman and Detective Chimp, who seem to be okay. What about the other night guys? Asks Cliff. I can handle them, says Zatanna. No way. Come on, let's kick their asses together. They don't stand a chance. We're a dream team, says Cliff. Zatanna and Robotman, aka Hex and Violence. No! No one escapes my blade, says the Queen. She's caught up to them and she's impaled Cliff with some kind of huge blade. Hey, the joke's on you, lady. I'm just a brain in a robot body. But then this is a twist. She tells him he's a fool. You're not being murdered. You're being knighted. Hey, wait. This hurts, says Cliff. He's feeling something crazy, something strange starting to happen, something bad. The Queen tells him the dark magic is going to transform him. And he tells Zatanna to run. Get out of here, run, now. You've become a lord of rot and ruin. I christen thee the Rustbringer. Not sure about the name, but how cool is that image? We can even see Cliff's human brain, showing there through the helmet. Look at that. He's the newest of the Order of Sleepless Knights. Don't forget, with a K. And this is how it ends, issue 1. I thought this was a cracking issue, really good. Great action, good fun, good to see Zatanna, great magic. What do you think? And that was my review. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoyed the story summary. So please do drop a comment. Let me know what you think of this issue. Are you interested in these characters, Zatanna or Cliff Steele, Robotman? Do you buy the Doom Patrol? Are you buying the current Unstoppable Doom Patrol, which the latest issue was a kind of non-comic? Anyway, I'm not going to review that here. I'll talk about that probably on my Monday morning comic book show. So, okay, as always, thanks for watching. This is Gray from Akazashi's Tea House signing off for the evening here, saying matane.